Hello everybody, it's Foxy speaking and welcome to Foxy's Fun Inspirational Chats. And today I will be your host. Hang on a minute. Oh, dear. Oh, that's better. I'm terribly sorry. Yes, and this is episode 7 so far. And this one is going to be a story called A Beaver's Friendship. There was this beaver, a fairly heavy-set and relatively rotund beaver, and fairly large, but not giant. This beaver's name was Bertie. Although he looked big compared to several beavers of his species, he was a gentle soul, and he was keen to make friends with anyone, any beaver or any species. One day, as he was going out for a little stroll by himself near the lake and near all the woods and such, he spotted this little bird. "Oh, can I help you, Mr. Birdie?" Bertie asked kindly to the bird. The bird just squawked at him and flew away. Rudely, the bird actually turned out to be a large black crow. "He's a bit rude, isn't he?" Bertie said. He gently sighed and continued walking. As he was continuing with his stroll, Bertie saw his best friend, Hugo. "Hi, Hugo," he said excitedly. He and Hugo came close, nose to nose, and just rubbed their noses together happily as they are both best friends. "Bertie boy," said Hugo exclaimed happily. "It's good to see you again, pal." "And you too, my pal," said Bertie happily. "You going out today or hunting these days, Hugo?" "You know I don't enjoy hunting, Bertie," Hugo retorted. "I do like to go out looking for things, like you. We share something fairly similar in common, but we like gnawing things, or going off lakeside, away from the lakeside and on land, or throughout the woods, going through the woodland forest where we're located. We do many things." "Oh yes, I remember. Why is my memory so bad?" Bertie asked to his best friend Hugo. "Bertie, gosh," Hugo said. "It's just you, my good pal, okay? I know you don't always remember things as well, but you're my best friend and that will never change." Bertie smiled from paw to paw and gave his best friend Hugo another gentle rub on the wet noses. "Anyway, I've got to go, Bertie," Hugo said. "I think it's nearly time for my supper with my parents." Goodbye, best friend," Hugo said, and after exchanging his friendly goodbyes, Hugo trundled off into the woodlands and off to his parents. Bertie continued with his stroll. As Bertie took a good stroll around the woodlands, he saw an owl. It's an owl, he knows. "It's Owen," Bertie exclaimed. As he began to walk faster and faster until he approached Owen. "Owen!" Bertie exclaimed happily. "Hi, Owen." "Toot! Hello! Hello, Bertie!" Owen hooted happily. "Toot! It's good to see you." "Oh, it's so good to see you too," Bertie said happily to his good friend Owen. "You looking for any worms lately, Owen?" Bertie asked politely. Fruit, a little fruit, but worms are tricky to find. Owen hooted in response. It's okay, Owen, Bertie replied. I think I've got to go home for my supper. See you later, Owen. Toot, it's a pleasure. Hoot, Bertie, Owen hooted politely. Both of them said their goodbyes, and Bertie trundled away, finishing his stroll and going back to his parents for his supper. Back in his parents' home, not a house but a beaver's home, he and his parents, because he's an only child, Bertie is, he and his parents are very family-like. Same with their friends. They always get together every time they eat their meals. And they're always willing to make friends with other people, no matter what their demeanour. And Bertie, he is one fortunate little beaver with two wonderful parents who had raised him very well and raised him to be respectful to other species and other nature. After his much-needed supper, Bertie went to sleep happily. His parents went to sleep next door to him. As the night passed, it was morning. Bertie woke up excitedly. Oh, it's time for me to go out again, he said to himself excitedly. I enjoy going out. What more could a beaver ask for in the spring and summer months? Bertie stretched and yawned, trundled over to his parents. His parents were still asleep. Wake up, Mummy and Daddy! Bertie shrieked and yelled. His shrieking woke up his parents in surprise. Oh, good morning, son, said Bertie's mother. After a long, hard yawn, good morning, Bertie, my son, replied his father, exhausted. Where are you off to today? Oh, Daddy, Mummy, I'm going to go out and see if Hugo's about or if any of my other friends are about, Bertie said excitedly. That's in referral to his beaver best friends. Good luck, son. Be careful, his father yawned in response. Be careful, my son, said Bertie's mother. Don't get up to mischief. I won't. And with that, Bertie trundled away and went to see if his friends were around. As he went out into the woodland and nearing to the lakeside, he couldn't see any friends, but he could see one of his friends was in danger. Hugo was in danger, and that was his best friend. Oh no! Hugo's in danger, Bertie exclaimed. I must help him. Hugo, who was hanging dangerously off a rock and near to the waterfall of the lake, was slipping. Bertie gave chase as he charged nearer and nearer to Hugo to save his best friend. All of Bertie and Hugo's friends were looking in horror as they saw the beaver slipping, which could actually be close to his demise. Hugo! Bertie exclaimed. Hugo heard the shriek, and there was his best friend. Bertie, what are you doing? No time to talk, best friend, Bertie said. I'm here to save you. But before Hugo could say anything else, Bertie bit his paw and tugged him off from the slippery rock onto the ground and to safety to the friends. All of Bertie's friend and Hugo's friends cheered for Bertie saving Hugo from a near-death experience. "Thank you, Bertie," Hugo panted in relief. "It's all right, Hugo, my best friend," Bertie replied in exhaustion after saving his best friend from his near-death. All of Bertie's friends were very, very happy for Bertie. The news soon spread like wildfire, and Bertie's parents had found out about the rescue Bertie did for his best friend Hugo. "Well done, my son," Bertie's father said. "You are truly a son who we've raised perfectly well." "Well done, my son Bertie," his mother said as she trundled over to Bertie and gave him a gentle kiss on his wet nose. "I think your late grandfather would be so proud of you if he were around." "Thank you, Mummy. Thank you, Daddy," Bertie said, and Hugo, who happened to be in the home, or happened to came into their home, came sneaking in, much to their surprise. "Oh, Hugo," Bertie's father said. "Hugo, what a surprise to see you, following your nasty ordeal," Bertie's mother said in surprise. "I've just came, you two, to say my biggest thanks to Bertie. I just couldn't be more fortunate to have a wonderful, wonderful and fantastic best friend like Bertie." Bertie and Hugo gave each other rubs on the wet noses. Bertie and Hugo were truly best friends for the rest of their lives. And always in their free time would Bertie and Hugo hang out together, even after the terrible ordeal Hugo faced. What more could beavers ask for, and what more could a beaver's relationship in our global world do and make a difference on many relationships? The end. I hope you guys enjoyed this story. Thanks so much for watching indeed. And thank you indeed for watching this episode. Thanks for watching, and another time everybody. Ta-ta everybody. Another time. From your friend Foxy. Another time.